Hi, it's Doreen, and this is your weekly oracle card reading for April 4th through 10th. I'm here next to these really pretty blue flowers with Miss Cuddles here, and Pumpkin the cat's going by too, complaining about something. He tends to be a complainer. But we love you anyway, don't we, Pumpkin? And Cuddles could care less, you can see. Since we're outside in nature, I wanted to work with the nature angels. I just love fairies, do you? And this week we're going to work with the magical messages from the fairies oracle cards. It's a deck of cards that really talk about what's going on with Earth, all of us who live on Earth, and the energies so that we can be more attuned to get insights into our week. So, Cuddles, you want to help me? Like I do every week, I am praying right now to the Lord to show us what we need to know and how we can have a better week and what to expect. So as I shuffle, I look for cards that pop up like this one. That'll be Monday and Tuesday. And shuffle again. There's Wednesday, Thursday. And then I'm going to shuffle one more time and pray with the power of Cuddles licking my hand. And this one is the weekend. All right, that one goes on top. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull the first card that I put on the bottom of the stack here. And look at this card, Patience, Please. This is a card that has to do with divine timing. This is for those times like this week when we're just ready to make that change, to make that move. We want things to go faster than they are. And it feels like the world is putting the brakes on. Now this week we have a new moon on Thursday that's going to happen as a time when we are going to receive. So this might mean that there's just a slight delay going into toward the end of the week. But as we look at the beginning of the week, things move just a little bit slower. Now, if you've been watching these readings for a while, so often we get messages that the week's going to start off with a bang, we're going to hit the ground running. So maybe this is something that's a blessing in disguise. Take your time. Main thing is don't get anxious about timing or don't try to push or force things because it really is happening when it's supposed to. The card says what you're asking for is coming about. Have patience as there are unseen factors that need to occur first. Usually that means other people's free will. God can do anything but will not usurp someone's free will choices. So if what you're praying about involves other people, then that needs to come into alignment. Okay, now I'm going to pull the card underneath that one. And hello, Bambi. How are you? You want to go down and play with Bambi? Okay, there you go, Cuddles. There you go. You want to come up, Bambi? You can come up. All right, we're playing musical dogs right now. This is Bambi. The middle of the week, marriage comes up. Marriage has to do with, of course, our love life and our relationships. It could mean a literal engagement or wedding. For some people, this will be marital issues to be worked on. And it can mean that a new partner who will eventually be a marriage partner comes up too. In a spiritual sense, this card can also mean having what's known as the mystical marriage with yourself. Mystical marriage means that you merge your higher self with your ego and you no longer feel like you're having arguments with yourself or fights with yourself. You simply get into this place of compassion and love and understanding with yourself. And it's really, either way, this is a really happy card. This has to do with healing. So this is so far a healing week, and it's going to take its own time. So let's take a look. Oh my goodness. Okay, again, you cannot make this stuff up. So the third card for the weekend is Healer. And it's interesting card. It's healing, healed, and healer. Healing energy surrounds you in this situation that you're concerned with. So it's going to be a week of healing. And so they want us to go deeper this week. They want us to take our time, really go deep. We've got, as I said, the new moon on Thursday, which is such a time of getting gifts, getting rewards, inviting the new in, manifestation will come in on Thursday. But a lot of this looks like it has to do with healing and releasing the old and bringing new in. So let's do a prayer together because we really want to feel like we deserve the best. And as we really get into that place of worthiness and our self-worth, then we are more apt to accept the gifts that God is always giving us. So, dear God, Please help all of us who's watching this video to open our arms and our hearts to your blessings. Please help us to know that we, as your beloved child, just like all other beloved children of God, deserve to receive goodness, deserve to receive your blessings, your support, your help. And we know, God, that you want all of us to be happy. So please help us to get out of the way, help us to be open to receiving our good. And anything you need help with, now would be a wonderful time to pray for that help, and our prayers are with you. Beautiful. And more with our magical, our musical chairs. Bambi, you going to say bye? Okay, Bambi's going down. Feather, you coming up? Feather and Bambi look a lot alike. Unless you've seen Feather for a long time, she's got a little different face. It's magical musical chairs today with the dogs. Anyway, what a beautiful week for deep healing. Not only physical healing, but emotional healing, intellectual healing, letting go of the past and forgiveness, and most of all, letting go of limits. Remember that God made you limitless. The only limits we have are those that we believe in, and there are no limits in spiritual truth. So bust through your limited thinking, let it go, and see yourself as you really are, a multidimensional, amazing being that God created without any limits and with supreme divine power. I also want to let you know first a very special announcement that this week I will be on Hay House Radio on Wednesday, April 6th at 2 p.m. Pacific time. Is that right, honey? It's 1 p.m. 1 p.m. Pacific time on hayhouseradio.com. You can listen to it on that website, hayhouseradio.com, or on the free Hay House Radio app that you can listen to on your phone or on your smart tablet. And I'm going to be giving an announcement this week on the radio, but you're the first to know, and it's something I'm so excited about, and I'll give you a hint. It has to do with fairies. And so if you love fairies like I love fairies, stay tuned for this week's Hay House Radio show on April 6th on Hay House Radio at 1 p.m. Pacific time. And if you can't make that show, you can listen to it on rebroadcast that a few hours from then, or I will be announcing it on my Facebook page and Instagram and Twitter pages, also Tumblr, later on in the day of April 6th. So I'm so excited. Right before the new moon, it's a perfect time for manifestation with my friends, the fairies. Hello, fairies. Sending you so much love, angel and fairy blessings, and won't you please say it with me? Aloha. Have a beautiful week, and I will see you next week, and of course on April 6th. Right, Feather? Bambi. Bye.